It's the After the Show podcast, precious.
We don't care, we're about to swear on the air. It's the After the Show, so tune in if you dare. KVJ, get risque every single day. It's uncensored. We can say what we want to say.
All right, hello and welcome to the KVJ After the Show podcast. What's up, everybody?
What's up, what's up?
Hello. Is your husband still watching hockey even though his team is no longer in it?
He is watching it out of the side of his eye, and I keep reminding him, dude, what are you doing? It already broke your heart. Let's move it on. Let's watch other things.
Okay,
Don't let it hurt you.
Yes, because it's just painful for him because he thinks his team should be there, and it sucks.
Yeah.
It puts you in a yucky headspace. So,
Yeah.
I think basketball was on last night, and he was like, let's watch that. And I'm like, all right.
So it's sports either way.
Yeah, he loves the sports.
He loves the Yankees.
He does love the Yankees.
Is he not into baseball right now?
I don't see him watching as much baseball as he has been. Football, hockey, and now last night I was told basketball. He's interested because the San Antonio Spurs, I guess, are in it. And we're going to be in San Antonio this weekend.
Okay.
And so I guess he just longs for a connection to a winner.
Okay.
He aches to be connected to a winning team.
Don't we all, though? Yeah.
And I think the Spurs have a chance of winning, right? So
They do, but then they lost last night.
oh, damn.
Yeah, they're up by 14, too.
Maybe it's him.
Maybe, yeah. Be like, dude, you're cursing everyone. I mean, how many times have the Bills not won it?
The Spurs want you to stop cheering for them.
Yeah, we're going to start calling you Drake. Panda's about to be called Drake.
No.
Yeah, well, he does have the Florida Panthers. He was pulling for them.
Yes.
Yeah, so
and
there
they
you go.
won it twice. Two-peat.
I'm just kidding, Panda.
Just kidding, babe. Oh, that breaks his heart.
I'm sorry. I'm just kidding. You're not Drake.
Well, there was something last night. I guess there was a streaker that got on the court, and I haven't seen this move. Now, sometimes when you get on the court, you'll have, or on the field. Now, there is kind of a famous moment that happened in Ohio State Buckeye football history where one of their former linebackers, big old dude from Texas, one of these people got on the field and they're running around, and he came up and he grabbed this dude and he suplexed him so freaking hard on the ground. Like you could see the kid breaking. Ooh. Like the kid was one of them small little like college students, probably 120 pounds.
Hey, look at me.
And this guy is just a monster. And he picked him up, whoa, boom, and just killed this kid. Like he was like, didn't even move to just crumpled.
I don't think he'll be running on the field anymore.
And last night on the court, I don't know what it was. The security guy hauled off and decked this guy so hard. Like just laid him out. It's crazy.
We saw the security guard in pursuit. Mitchell Robinson like,
whoa, I mean, just kaboom. Clocked the guy. Couldn't even believe it. I'm like, I guess it's open season if
what
you
did
get
the
on
guy
the court.
do? Oh, he's on the court.
He was on, it said final streaker. Now, I thought in the clip I saw he had clothes on. I didn't watch the game. I was just seeing what was happening on social media, but I did see that punch, and that dude got lit up. Now, a lot of times they don't show it. Did you see that?
Yeah, wow.
I mean, come on. Tell me that guy didn't go for it. Like, I mean, it's like he must have problems with his wife or something at home.
Yeah, he's got some issues.
He took it out on this dude. And yeah, the dude is on the court and he's got his phone out. So he's not streaking. He's got on the shoes and he looks like a younger kid. Like he just got on the court and you know what he's doing? He's showing his buddies. He's probably like live streaming or something. And one of the basketball players kind of standing there. And this dude that's the security, it's not much bigger than him. He came up and just he took a running jump with his fist cocked all the way back and clocked this kid in the face. That's why I'm just wondering because the kid doesn't look like he's out. Sometimes you'd wonder, be like, are you out there to hurt a player?
Right.
Could something be going on? This kid somehow got down there and probably just said, look at this. I'm going to be legendary. And he's definitely going to be all over the place. That hit is unreal. Like, I don't know. I wonder if you arrest that security guard.
But if it's your job as the security guard to make sure that nobody gets on the court, and then a guy gets on the court, now you're probably thinking, I'm not doing my job. I could get fired. And you come at that person with aggression.
I mean, honestly, if I did that, if I went onto a court at any age of my life with a phone interrupting everything and I got punched, I would not leave the court surprised.
Yeah, your mom would say you got what you deserved.
Go, why were you on the court? Why are you trying to fucking be an asshole? I mean, and you're around these pro athletes. You have no idea what somebody's going to do.
You're right.
In today's day and age.
He could have a weapon. The security guard, you know what he did? He eliminated the threat.
I got to tell you, I think the security guard did their job.
Thank you.
I guess that'd be the debate. It'll be interesting to see what they say about it. Big Prince of Peace says, the worst punchers are the ones you don't see. And I don't think that, and I say kid, but.
How do you know it's a kid?
He looks like a teenager to me.
Does it mean he's a teenager?
He looks like a teenager that is on his phone, that is probably live streaming or whatever with his buddies or
Well, we're going to
on
find
social
out
media.
who it was, pretty sure. I mean, they're going to.
Because, that was a hit. That kid is definitely feeling it today. Yeah, so I asked KVJ TV, who have been watching the clip replaying, did that kid last night in that NBA game deserve to get hit like that? 63% of people said no. That was a little much.
What do you do? You tackle him?
I think so. I think you come up, you look at the situation, you analyze what's happening. Yeah, I think a tackling, taking him down quick is it. I've never seen the security punch. I've always just seen, like I said, I saw the Buckeye guy. He did a suplex, and there is no problem with that because he's like, look, this kid's running. I don't know what he's running to or what he's going to do. I put him on the ground.
Wrap him up, take him down.
It was an expert football-like tackle. He just lit that kid up. And that, I'm like, okay, that you're like cheering for. This is crazy.
Well, look, this security guard, you said it yourself. He didn't have the stature of the football player you referenced.
No, you're right.
So maybe all he knew he could do in that moment was a really good right hook. So take that, bitch. Fuck around and find out.
He did like what you see in the superhero movies where he jumped and launched. You know how the superheroes do that and swing? Yes. That was like a superhero type hit.
Well, I don't know.
Okay.
My mom always taught me if you put yourself in a situation like that and something bad happens to you, it's your fault.
My own thing is that you just never know what people are thinking. I know some people are going to go, well, the kid doesn't look like a threat.
Yeah.
How do I know that kid doesn't have some other shit on him? And also, how do we know this is a kid, first of all?
That kid knows he's not supposed to be on the court.
Sometimes, I don't know, man. I wouldn't be shocked. If I got hit, I wouldn't be shocked.
Exactly, because you knew you deserved to get whatever that security guard dished out to you because you're making him look like he can't do his job.
Now, could the security guard done better? Yes.
Sure.
Yes.
But
am I surprised it went down this way? No.
He's not a tall guy.
I do wonder what the conversation will be like if they're like, hey, man, great job, or they're like, yeah.
That's the security guy I want working for me if someone fucks around.
Yeah, and like I said, he's not a big dude. You look at him, and he's not an intimidating figure.
But when it was necessary, he gave the right level of force to definitely take the assailant out.
Well, I'm not in security, obviously. What's the tactic? If you are top security, what would be the answer? How to handle that?
Wrap and tackle.
Wrap and tackle.
Yep. Wrap and tackle. That's what you do. Like I said, I've never seen a security guard haul off and punch someone, especially with that kind of joy and enthusiasm.
It makes for a great video.
I mean, dang.
Is that kid alive?
That kid's gonna be a millionaire.
You're
after
probably
this.
right.
Well, that's ultimately where if you put that in front of a court, and I imagine, everybody sues everybody.
Right.
That kid's going to be like, that was excessive force. Does he get a healthy payout for that? Because if he does, on top of it, can you imagine he gets on court, he gets hit like that, he makes millions of dollars. They just don't even want to deal with it. They're just like, all right, just pay him off. Just shut it up.
That'd be a true shame.
And then the kid will get a super fast car and then probably go wreck it.
But let's say the security
You're
guard.
right.
I mean, what's more dangerous, punching or tackling. I can see it going both ways.
Yeah, it depends.
What about a slap? No, slap. I'd be the worst security guard.
Slap is a bitch move.
I'd be so bad.
What are you going to do next? Pull his hair? You'll show him.
Yeah, come over here.
Do the Three Stooges. I'm poke your eyes out.
Well, they do have the ESPY Awards going to be coming up, and Marcelo Hernandez, dude's from Miami. He seems like he's a rising star on Saturday Night Live. I don't know if you've seen him much, but he's in a lot of the good skits, and he seems like that. You know how sometimes some people separate themselves from the pack?
Yes.
He seems like he's separating from the pack a bit.
Okay.
On
And
Saturday
he's
Night
local
Live.
boy.
Yeah, Miami kid. Yep. He's going to be hosting that July 15th in New York City. So it's kind of a big gig if you can get the ESPYs. So a lot of pressure. A lot of athletes going to be there.
A lot of pressure.
I tell you, still this movie, Backrooms, it got to 100 million already. 100 million. It's crazy. 6 days after release.
So many people said they loved it.
Yeah, it's nuts.
It's huge.
Yeah.
And is it it's scary, right?
Yeah, you can't watch
I
it,
can't be
you know.
doing all that.
I don't know if I even understand it. I really don't. They say the story follows furniture store owner, whatever the name is, it's a hard to pronounce name, discovering a mysterious doorway in his building that leads to an endless maze of mysterious liminal spaces with his therapist pursuing him when he disappears.
What?
I don't even know what does liminal spaces mean?
Chamber, what does that mean?
I fucking don't know.
Liminal spaces.
We have to put that to
Is it subliminal?
It says liminal spaces.
What the fuck is liminal?
It says liminal spaces are transitional or in-between places that evoke eeriness, nostalgia, or psychological reflection, often appearing empty or abandoned. What? I read the definition and I still don't understand it.
You said it twice and I still don't get it.
Is it like a porthole?
She keep asking questions. He does not know. Ask me though.
These spaces are characterized by their ambiguity, stillness, and sense of being neither here nor there, creating a feeling of in-betweenness.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's all about them jumping dimensions and
Is
different.
it a sci-fi or is it a horror or is it a thriller?
It sounds like a sci-fi horror thriller.
Let's do sci-fi. Well, I'm going to do a horror. Okay, I'm going to do a thriller. All right.
They've made those before.
Everybody got their
right.
way.
It's a hybrid.
Whatever it is working. And Rob said it's not scary. It's more suspenseful.
That's still too soft.
I like suspenseful. I don't like horror.
Okay, so you can do suspenseful.
Yes.
All right. You don't like the blood and guts, the crazy man chasing the people down with the axe. You don't like any of that
I don't like the
stuff.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre, all that vibe.
You would shit yourself if you saw that.
I know. I saw the part of it, and I did, in fact, shit myself and left the room.
Yeah. It's just unreal how well that thing is doing. And that's
Back room.
Yeah, 2 movies in the top 5. They're independent film guys that are like YouTubers. And so
I love it.
will that trend continue that you see these up-and-comers out of nowhere doing it with no budget?
Flipping the script.
There's a lot of
Yeah.
people who are kind of sick of the Hollywood circle jerk, you know what I'm saying? They're letting some
pedophiles.
Just letting some other people get in there,
Yeah.
which is nice.
What I think says the story right now is looking at the top 5 this last week, and the new Star Wars movie did not do what they want it to do. And a lot of people just said the same thing. I just feel like you're force-feeding me the same drool over and over again, and I'm just tired of it. I want something with story. And these stories aren't great. And that's where I think a lot of the sci-fi and the superhero movies lost its way. It was just you could come up with the concept in 5 minutes. Sitting down saying, all right, we need aliens to invade New York City.
A plus
Twice.
B equals C.
The first one, you kind of lose. The second one, you kind of win. And the third one, you save the day. And that's the movie.
Yeah, it's predictable. And these new, fresh people doing it without a bunch of money, they're getting creative.
You do a movie that made $100 million with a concept I still can't fucking understand about a guy standing in rooms? What? What kind of budget you need for that? Like, you need an empty hallway and we can film this here. It's unbelievable. But that'll let you know that I guess people want a story.
A fresh face.
Yeah, that's it.
Or if you're going to do the old story, make it make it good. Make it make sense, and don't have it be a second-rate version of the original. If that's what's going to happen, don't do it at all.
And you're not writing anything great. Maybe don't write. Let the guys who know how to write it great write.
Well, Psycho was an all-time great classic horror movie or Spencer movie, whatever you want to call it, and they redid that. And people are pissed off. They go, why would you redo Psycho? And they have the same fear about Star Wars. They're afraid they're going to redo the original trilogy.
Oh, okay. Yeah, who knows? They might, because that seemed to be what they were doing, is just recycling the same old ideas. So I like seeing the freshness, and I hope it continues. It'd be great. You know, we're seeing some fresh faces in politics, but when is too much, too much? With the politicians that we've had over the last 5 to 10 years, I think at this point, people don't mind when they see people like Spencer Pratt doing what he's doing. The Situation wants to run for governor in New Jersey.
That's where I draw the line. I know not everybody loves Spencer Pratt, but I think because he lost his house in the wildfires and he wants to make a change, he's a little more sincere than The Situation. Mm-hmm. The Situation is just, I mean, what?
And now they say that ASAP Rocky says he would defeat New York City Mayor Zohran Mamdani in both a rap battle and at the polls. He was born in Harlem, and he says that he plans to run for mayor in 2029. So ASAP Rocky is going to throw his hat in the ring. I guess that's what it's almost like. That's the new thing now, is you jump into politics. You see how much you can control. Your face is always in the media. So your brand is going up.
It's going to help your music.
How many politicians have their net worth has increased massively since they got into politics on a, $145,000 a year salary, and now they're worth tens of millions of dollars? People are looking at that and be like, how do I get a piece of that?
Maybe we should get into politics.
And it doesn't appear like I have to be smart or logical or have good ideas or actually solve anything. I just create more of a mess and then argue with people. Be like, this is what I've done on reality TV forever. It makes so much sense.
The Situation would thrive.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. Am I voting for The Situation? No, I'm just kidding. That was a joke. Don't fucking send me no political emails.
Yeah, so who knows? We do have some emails here. People got some things to say. We were talking about bathroom situations with cohabitation, things that you got to get down together. And that does happen, too, when you work, that people don't treat the bathroom with respect, which is a damn shame.
It is.
And we're talking about people leaving floaters and all kinds of terrible stuff.
It happens.
And Erica sent this in. She said, this is the sign they have in the stalls at my work. The toilet rules say, if you lift it up, put it down. If it runs out, replace it. If you miss it, wipe it. If you're finished, flush it. If it smells, spray it. And ladies, please remain seated for the whole performance. And gentlemen, stand closer. It may be shorter than you think. Okay.
That's cute.
That is.
There should be no trace that you were there.
Agreed.
I like a ghost experience where you walk in and you're like, I can't tell anybody's ever been in here.
You probably long for a cold toilet seat, not a warm one.
No.
Mm-hmm. Now, one thing that was shocking today, Virginia was talking about baby powder causing like cervical cancers and whatnot.
Ovarian, cervical, something. It's vagina cancer from the powder.
And Brian said the Johnson & Johnson baby powder situation is crazy. A quick summary, the baby powder that has talc in it is the one that causes cancer. In the mining process for talc, it's found in nature with asbestos, and there is no way to separate the two. So the cancer in the baby powder is actually from the asbestos. Johnson & Johnson lost the lawsuit and had to pay out a lot of money. They created an LLC to handle the lawsuit's payouts and then file bankruptcy for that LLC. And I wrote this real quick while I walk into work, so I hope it makes sense. They have documentaries on the whole baby powder situation. Whoa.
It's wild. And so many women used to put baby powder in their underwear because you think, oh, okay, great. We put it on our babies' vaginas.
Okay, so that's what I was getting confused on that I didn't want to ask on the air was people are putting it on top of their vag, not inside it, like a douche.
But if you put it on top and then you walk around, it will seep into your crevasse.
Yeah, especially in Florida.
And then when you're diapering a baby, you just put it everywhere, and now it's in the baby's crevasse.
Crevasse.
I mean, that's
Is that
pretty...
like a fancy way of saying ass?
It's crevice.
And talking about dog ACL surgeries, Tim had said, I heard you guys talking about the ACL surgery for dogs. It was a KVJ court. $5,000 is what it was going to cost for this. And she's like, no, we got other bills. There's other ways you can do this and just do rest and rehabilitation. He's like, no, it's kind of cool, man. But she's like, we have some stuff we have to pay off. And a doggy ACL surgery is not the top of that list of what we need right now. She said, Tim said, my family dealt with this last year when our 8-year-old German Shepherd tore her left back paw ACL. It was expensive, like everybody says, $5,000, and I assisted my parents with some of that expense. Recovery is cumbersome, and it takes a lot of slow walks, and you have to watch your dog like a hawk because dogs are going to dog, and they're going to try to push themselves too soon. Luckily, I was working from home a lot, and I could watch her more. It's not just the cost financially, but also active participation in the several-month recovery process.
That's the other thing people don't talk about. We always talk about the cost of, the pricing. It's a lot of time, too, when your animal gets sick. You have to, you do. There were times where I had to go home immediately from work to stay with Chewy.
Or take him in the middle of the night to the emergency ER, which costs more.
He would always get sick in the middle of the night. It was very bizarre. But yeah.
That's taxing on your soul.
It can be if you love your pet.
And Danielle said, I think the main part of the decision should depend on the dog's age, health, and severity of the injury. And you're right, all those things are factors you want to look at.
And is he a good boy?
Right? Yes.
And if he's not, what did he do?
And we also talked about dogs during thunderstorms. This is something this time of year as they start rolling through. And we got a violent one the other day that upset my little bitch-ass Pomeranian. And Alfonso said, our dog started having seizures about 5 years ago when he turned 2 out of nowhere. He was having about 3 to 4 seizures a day, every day for about 3 months. He's a rescue lab mix. And once the seizure started, he put on about 16 different pills daily, mainly because one pill would affect one part. And then, you'd have to do it to keep going. Basically turned him into a zombie. We did a lot of research, so much that we were able to finally get him off all these prescribed pills and only having a seizure about every 9 months. Yeah, honestly, diet and all that kind of stuff. But boy, even with dogs, they love throwing pills at people, don't they?
They do. I mean, almost immediately. I was in I think I told you guys, I was in a 10-minute into a doctor's appointment. They're trying to give me some medication. I'm like, oh, I don't want to take that kind of medication. And they kept on pushing it. I go, no, it's not what I want to do.
I'm not looking to take more pills.
No.
I want to do a more natural approach. They don't like that because Big Pharma pays them bonuses for how many scripts they write.
Yeah. So if you like that concept, Alfonso and his wife, they not only changed their dog's diet, but they started their business, Happy Dingoes.
Oh, yeah. They comment a lot on all of our stuff. They're very active on social media, and they have great dog products.
Yeah, they say our calming supplements that we formulated helps chill out the pups, but allows them to still play, go to the groomer's, vet, hang out, and be the same dog, especially for thunderstorms and the 4th of July that's going to be coming up with all the fireworks, and that's another issue in my house as well. All of our products don't have any preservatives, chemicals, or additives, or any of that artificial junk. So I definitely suggest people try out our supplements. But even if they don't, definitely find something to help chill out those anxious pups without pumping all these pills down their throat.
Yeah, pills, bad. Natural, good.
Yeah.
I mean, look, I think there's times in life where I'm not saying all pills are bad. I'm not saying a blanket statement. I'm just saying when you go to the doctor's office and you verbally say 3 times, I don't want that. And they're like, oh, come on, get this pill.
Take this pill.
Here's this pill and shove it straight up that.
And then you're going to have to take another pill to deal with the side effects from the first pill.
Well, that's it. That's the other thing, man. I have side effects on everything I put in my body pretty much when it comes to that stuff.
And they'll sell you a pill that'll get rid of that side effect.
The other day, Virginia had a TikTok video. Somebody had come up with a product looked like Hellman's had come out with a peelable ketchup that they were selling. Turned out to be a bunk product.
Damn it, Trick Talk got me again.
But apparently the idea is not new. The concept was originally popularized by chef Ernesto Uchimura as ketchup leather at the LA restaurant Plan Check. It later gained wider attention as slice of sauce by entrepreneurs Cole and Emily Williams, who even pitched the idea on Shark Tank.
Slice of sauce.
Slice of sauce.
But the fun of sauce is the wetness, the moisture it brings to what you're eating. If you've now turned it into a leather, yeah, you still get the taste, but you don't get the moisture. And I think that's where they're missing the mark.
Yeah, and also, too, how are you going to make a sauce flight if you don't have, the sauce isn't all good now?
It would just come out in different forms.
Leather flight.
Yeah. Leather flight. Bullshit. Yeah, that's shit.
It'd be peelable stuff. It'd be on a plate probably. And Carol, so I just want to say how much I love you all. And talking a little bit about the property tax proposal here for the state of Florida. We had an email about it, I think it was yesterday. And she said, if you read the whole proposal for the tax breaks, it's only for people that are homesteaded, and it would increase your homestead exemption from $50K to $250K. They're trying to help out true Floridians. The snowbirds would not be able to participate. Commercial properties, second homes, Airbnbs, rental properties cannot participate. So many people would still be paying property taxes. They say our property tax revenue has gone from $30 billion to $60 billion in the last 4 years. So where did the city spend the money? There haven't been many improvements to local parks and schools, etc. If you move to Florida and you purchase a new home, you would be required to pay the taxes for 5 years before you can apply for the exemption. It's ridiculous to have to pay taxes continually on something you own. This proposal would truly help many people struggling to keep up with the economy. There are 2 points of view on every subject, but these are the highlights on the proposal that make it sound very appealing. Thank you for listening, Carol. Thank you for the email. Yeah, and what somebody put the other day was the fairness of it. They didn't understand because for like properties, one person was paying $1K, one person was paying $5K, and they're like, why is that? So I'm sure there's a lot of guidelines that are very confusing in the fine print that, maybe you don't understand. And I have not done a deep dive on it yet because I'm like, I'm not going to waste time if it's not going to pass, and we don't talk politics that much, so. But it looked like it's a little complex to understand. So, like anything that they put in a bill.
Yes. There's a nuance, and you have to go study for hours to be able to comprehend it.
Kind of like when you were talking about what movie were you just, the 4 Rooms?
Back room?
Or Back Rooms? Yeah.
Yeah.
You read those, you're like, what the fuck am I voting for?
Yeah, no, when you do what we do, you have to be very selective. And I'm already flying through content, trying to get enough stuff to fill almost 3 hours of new talk every single day that you're like, ain't nobody got time for this. This ain't what we do.
You got enough of my trick talks to have to read through.
Yeah, right. Yeah, try to verify all these and everybody trying to trick me.
Enough of my alien bullshit I keep sending them.
It's all tricked out stuff, yeah. We need a damn research department.
Kevin's swimming.
And a question here from Carlos about some of the soccer training camps we were talking about yesterday where they got 4 teams that are playing here. And I don't know much about it, but I know that the England team has some big stars on it. I think Portugal is also in Gardens as well, and I think they typically have some pretty big players. I'm no expert at all in soccer, but Carlos want to know where can I find when the teams are practicing and where. I've got a 12-year-old that plays soccer and is a referee as well, and being able to take him to one of these events would be amazing for him. If you can let me know, I'd really appreciate it. I don't know the daily times. I don't know if they are posted. What they would do, I would imagine that they're likely going to be doing stuff in the morning, if I had to guess, because you know how freaking hot it is here.
Oh my
and
gosh.
Can you imagine if you're from England? They're not dealing with this kind of humidity.
No.
So to come here to South Florida with this humidity, I'm sure they're trying to get them out there as fast as they can. That's probably why they're here. Maybe they have a match. It's going to be at Hard Rock Stadium, and it's smart. I remember one year for the NFL, the Patriots, they came here, I think a week or 2 before they played the opener at Hard Rock Stadium against the Dolphins because they wanted their team to practice outside. And I think it was a week or 2.
Acclimate.
Yeah, I think they're at PBA. Practicing, if I remember right. And yeah, they just wanted to get used to how this feels because, they plunk you in the sun too.
Oof.
That's part of the plan.
That
you play
is.
that 1 o'clock game. You sit the visiting team in the sun. They all having heat strokes.
They got no shade.
Yeah, it's rough. So, yeah, I would do a Google search on it. The one thing I can tell you is I know Curacao, they're going to be doing some at FAU Stadium on the 11th of June. That's at 6 p.m. So you'll be able to see him coming in and out. And I saw some video of the FIFA Fan Fest that they got at Bayfront Park in Miami. It looks very impressive. It's pretty cool. They do some good stuff with that. And we got Mel B here with something to watch. I recently watched an episode of The Hunting Party, Season 2, Episode 11, titled Dylan Miles. It is so close to the plot of Grimsley. Jaybird has to watch it.
Wow.
Really?
Okay.
Now, was this made after Grimsley? And do we have a lawsuit?
Yeah, let's sue 'em for nothing.
Yep.
We'll sue them and we will end up paying a shit ton of money.
Yes.
Somehow we'll lose.
Everyone's got better lawyers than us.
Backfire. Yes. Okay, well, there you go. I know we're slightly helpful maybe on a few things and not helpful on others, but that's just how you roll around here. Appreciate you guys locking in today. Thank you so much, and we'll see you here tomorrow as we got one more day to get to this amazing weekend. So we'll see you here then. Have a good one. Goodbye.